leave, thinking about which place I want to go to, whether it be the Navy or the Air Force. Either that or there's some other things that I need to see or do in order to live like I want to, you know. I really want the training that comes from that type of environment, you know, the lifestyle and everything. Just make sure nobody doesn't see my board up there. But we're kind of at a really weird place. It's pretty cool. I think it's the Ralph Smart in me, you know. But I just want to say that to say this: believe in your hopes, you know, and your dreams, you know. Because, you know, sometimes you got to start at a low altitude, you know, in order to get to a higher altitude, you know, gain the momentum to get to that certain speed. I believe that, you know, once you get to that height, or once you start getting your momentum, you know, you'll start to, you know, soar, which is kind of weird in a way, you know, because you would think going up you would have more resistance, and yeah, you do, but by that time you've built up the strength to get to that. And so make sure that you believe in yourself at the low stages, you know, when you're very first starting out, you know. Make sure that you know that, you know, you're not alone, that there's other people that are trying to do the same thing as you know, liberating themselves from the normal, you know, being outside of themselves, being a good being, you know, and focusing on not just, you know, you, so to say, you know, everybody, but working on you for everybody, you know, not focusing on everybody. Like Ralph Smart said, what? I'm just saying, don't think about everybody, focus on yourself for everybody. Okay? It's not being selfish, you know, it's selfless, you know. It's like you're thinking about yourself, but hey, I want to better myself for everyone around me, and they'll understand in the end, you know. That's the mentality that you have to have sometimes, you know, because a lot of times people will doubt you, you know, and it'll hurt hella bad too. And like, you'll hear stuff and you just be like, damn, okay, that's how you really feel. Should have known that from the start. Like Wale got a song, Moving Different, just like on this rock right there, though. The water's moving around it, you know. But pretty soon it's gonna get weathered down by the currents, and it's gonna be just smooth, just like these things, you know. You see, as it's metal here, it's been eroded by that. That's it breaking down to the process, you know, and giving way to new things, you know what I'm saying, and dispersing of the old that's still there, or forming it to go with everything else. Like, the water is literally working on making this into something else. If it floods, it's going to come up here, and then when it goes down, it's going to be a whole different landscape. So with the same aspect in life, you know, it's going to take a little time, but it's going to happen eventually, you know what I'm saying? It's going to happen when you least expect it, or when you have planned for it ahead of time, and you have things in place, like you made it that thick or this thick instead of that thick or that thin or that feeble. You gotta tighten everything, you know, and tighten your jaw for it. You gotta go, you gotta do it, you gotta get out, go, do it. It's really much what I gotta tell myself, you know. So I'm telling you guys, you know, it's the same things that I wish somebody would have told me. And so, hey, I guess I'm gonna get it over. You don't have to take my advice or nothing like that, you know. You do you and apply it to your life, you know. But, you know, I said something, you know. I'm not gonna even put that thing over your head. Just remember in your head of what somebody said, you know. You don't even have to give credit where credit is due. They already know they said it. And once you see that you made that change, then you see that. You don't have to say that. You don't have to say anything to anybody, because then you're just feeding the ego. And you're feeding your egos, you're depleting your ego and giving it to his or hers or whoever, you know. Liberate yourself. Do what you love to do. And don't let nobody else stop you. Don't let nobody stop you, man.